G'day guys and girls, my name's Isahooten and welcome to more Terraria mechanics. You feeling lucky, Pink E?
Oh frick. Please, have mercy.
That's the spirit, because in today's Terraria mechanics, guys and girls, we're exploring the hidden statistic in Terraria, luck. Far from superstition in Terraria, luck is a
science!
This is the least scientific thing I've ever seen!
You be quiet!
Luck is a hidden but tangible game mechanic that was secretly added into the Journey's End update, and not many people know about it, which is a little odd, seeing how it is a mechanic that influences many of Terraria's random number generations, or RNG. The addition of this mechanic actually caused a bit of community backlash, but we'll explore that, as well as my own opinion on this mechanic a bit later in the video. For now, let's get on with the facts. Also, I just wanted to mention that I wanted to make this video as I found out about the luck mechanic from Bionic Bandit's video about criticisms and suggestions about Journey's End. You guys should go check it out. I always enjoy content that manages to be funny, critical, and factual at the same time. He's a well-known figure on my Discord, and he does a lot of the fan art that you see at the end of the videos, including this one, so make sure you go and show him some love.
What? What the fuck?
In Terraria, your luck statistic influences the random nature of various RNG-based events. A lot of items and events that appear random in nature, such as drop rates, rare spawns, and damage fluctuations, are actually somewhat influenced positively or negatively by your luck statistic. Your luck statistic can range from a value between 1 to negative 0.4, where positive and negative corresponds to good and bad luck. Your luck statistic can be influenced by a number of oddly specific and rather curious things, all of which we will investigate for their benefits and potential penalties as well. This also means that it is far easier to achieve good luck than it is bad luck, and the benefits of maximum good luck will far outweigh the benefits of maximum bad luck. So having a positive luck statistic will often result in slightly higher drop chances, and it also means that you will deal higher amounts of damage on average, but the opposite is also true. The exact amount that good and bad luck can influence these things is dependent on the base chance of the event itself. Your luck statistic usually only affects the chance of the increase or decrease actually being applied. It's probably a good point to butt in here from the future just to say that after researching Terraria's luck system, the maths and probability involved in the exact inner workings is a bit too much for one video.
Sorry, I just think I'm too stupid to understand this.
So this video will be more of an overview on luck. Maybe I'll perhaps make a more informal Terraria mechanics video later on about the nitty-gritty, so let me know if that's something that you guys would like to see.
Why would they change math? Math is math.
With that said, in the rest of this video, we're going to investigate how much luck can influence the 3 core RNG mechanics: damage fluctuations, drop rates, and rare spawns. You'll notice that I grouped those last 2 together, but you'll see why when we get there. Secondly, we'll take a look at exactly how luck is calculated in-game, as well as the multiple factors that can positively and negatively influence your luck. So strap in, students, grab your rabbit's feet, lucky horseshoes, and clovers with as many leaves as you can find. It's time to get lucky.
Are you watching this alone? It's about to get steamy.
So now the question needs to be asked, what exactly does luck influence? Well, upon researching for this video, I found a pretty large list as to what is exactly influenced by your luck statistic, and I managed to categorize them into 3 important mechanics. Upon researching the maths associated with how luck exactly influences these drop rates, spawns, and damage, I stumbled into a wormhole of statistics and probabilities, and for any of you that have had any experience with probability mathematics, it's not exactly difficult, but it is extremely boring. So I'll sum them up as best as I can. Number 1 is damage fluctuations. This means that the damage dealt and received will fluctuate depending on your current luck statistic. Terraria itself already randomly fluctuates each tick of damage whether it's dealt or received on you or on an enemy, by a minimum or maximum of 15%. Your luck statistic can then boost or reduce your damage dealt by 5% on average, and inversely received with the best and worst luck possible. By now you're probably asking,
okay, Isahooten, seriously, up to 5% changes in damage? Like, how much can changes in drop rates and spawns, like, really change?
and plus or minus 5% damage isn't much, I must concede to you, guy with a really strange accent, but loyal Terraria mechanists, this is where things get a little more influential. For the sake of convenience, from now on I'll be referring to a drop chance or enemy spawn rate as an event. Firstly, there is a luck times 100% chance of influencing an event, meaning that if you have positive or negative 0.4 luck, there is a 40% chance for your luck to increase or reduce the chance of an event respectively. The exact increase or decrease is not at all dependent on your luck statistic, rather it is dependent on the base chance of the actual event. Without going into too much detail, if you have an event with a 10% chance of occurring, then there is a luck times 100% chance it will be increased by a random amount, up to 20%, or conversely with negative luck, it can be decreased by a random amount down to 5%. Summing up the maths involves, essentially this means that good luck has the potential to double your drop chances or rare enemy spawns, but on average it will increase them by about 50%, taking into account that the luck boost isn't applied on every particular game tick. Similarly, bad luck potentially can halve drop chances or rare enemy spawns, but will on average decrease the chance of these events occurring by 50% again. So in complete summary, the higher or lower your luck statistic is, the higher or lower probability there is of an event having a higher or lower chance of occurring, dependent on how common the event is in the first place. It does have the potential to double or halve drop chances with good or bad luck, so it's very important to have a high luck statistic to increase the odds of a random increase. As even though an increase from 2% to a potential 4% drop chance may not seem like a lot, it could mean the difference in a significant amount of time spent farming. Just a quick little aside here, it is important to note that luck doesn't affect fishing in the same way as it does these other events. There is still a chance to increase or decrease your fishing power by a luck times 100% chance, but your fishing power is instead increased or decreased on average by only 25%, having a maximum luck increase to 140% power and a maximum decrease to 60% power.
But Isahooten, how do I make sure I keep getting lucky? I mean, stay lucky in Terraria.
Shh, calm down, don't even worry about it. It's alright. You think I'd forget about that? Look how much time the video's got left. Plenty of time to explain. Oh, actually, I think it might be coming up right. There are exactly 5 things in Terraria that can influence your luck statistic, but they are some of the most peculiar and somewhat counterintuitive things in my opinion. Ladybugs, torches, luck potions, lantern night events, and garden gnomes. Yeah, I told you they were weird.
What is up, Troubler Nation?
Your overall luck statistic is then essentially just the sum of all the bonuses and or the penalties that are applied by these influences. The formula for overall luck therefore is luck equals ladybug luck plus torch luck plus luck potion plus the lantern knight plus garden gnome luck. With this in mind, we'll explore each of the influences as they appear here. Ladybug luck relates to interactions with ladybugs, but also oddly enough with NPCs as well. It's a little odd, but I'll do my best to explain it. Firstly, for negative luck, some of you may have already figured out how to achieve this.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Killing any ladybug, whether naturally spawned, released from your inventory, or used as bait, will lower your luck by 0.2, but for only 3 minutes. These values are then both doubled for golden ladybugs.
Stop this. Stop it.
Similarly, killing any town NPC or having NPC die will lower your luck by 0.2 for 4 minutes. But this isn't the case for the clothier or the guide, where the guide actually gives you good luck if he dies. Don't look at me, man, okay? It's the devs that want you dead. To get good ladybug luck, you need to come into contact with a naturally spawning ladybug, which will only spawn in forests with a town during a windy day event. What exactly do I mean by coming into contact? Well, you just collide hitboxes. Yep. Just touch it. That's it. There you go. Wait, no! This then applies good ladybug luck to your player, increasing your luck by 0.2 for 12 minutes. If you encounter a golden ladybug instead, this doubles the luck and duration to 0.4 for 24 minutes, or 24 in-game hours. And again, killing the guide will add 0.2 to your luck for 4 minutes. In summary, just be nice to your ladybugs and be nice to your NPCs, okay guys? Except the guide, you know, frick that guy. Perhaps the statistic that will influence your luck the most often, by placing torches in correct or incorrect locations, you can increase or decrease your luck by a maximum of 0.2 or decrease it by a maximum of 0.3. So what exactly are these correct locations? Because I mean, the last time I checked, Terraria was a sandbox game. I thought I could put torches wherever I wanted, but no! Without going into too much detail, as a good rule of thumb, you should just try and use the respective biome torch for the biome that you are currently in. All biome torches will give you a boost of 0.2 whenever they are in their respective biome, and a penalty of negative 0.2 if not in their biome. It is important to say, however, that having bad torch luck will never take your overall luck below 0. This was patched out of the game by Relogic shortly after this was added, as a backlash from the community thought that this would be unfair. If you want more details on that, be sure to look at my Torch God video, in which I explain the controversy and how Relogic addressed it as well. The link should be... my crap, wait, hang on, where do you put the links to other videos, guys? It's worth noting that these torches apply bonuses only in the major biomes of the desert, snow, jungle, corruption, crimson, and hallow, as well as their underground variants. Some important things to note are that normal torches don't actually add any bonuses in any biome, but will penalize you by 0.1 if they are in the desert, the crimson, corruption, or hallow, 0.2 if you are in the snow biome, and thankfully the jungle and other locations don't penalize you for using these normal torches. So just watch your use of them in the others. There are only 2 places in Terraria that aren't affected by torch luck, and that's the dungeon and the jungle temple. Any other biome will be influenced by torch luck. Also, any torches that I didn't mention or show on screen don't actually have any effect towards your overall torch luck. These include coloured and gem torches, rainbow torches, and ultra bright torches. While this may seem a bit daunting, thankfully there is actually an item in-game that will assist you with managing your torch luck, and this is called the Torch God's Favour. The Torch God is summoned by placing 100 or more torches somewhere underground and surviving the Torch God boss fight. I suggest circling around a centre mass of 100 torches using a combination of well-placed platforms and a good grappling hook with some movement accessories and potions. Once over, the Torch God event will end and it will give you the Torch God's Favour, which, once used, will permanently grant that character the Biome Torch Swap ability. This ability will automatically convert your normal torches to the appropriate biome's variant, even for mixed biomes such as hallowed ice biomes. This can be toggled on and off, And you may be asking, well, why the hell would I want to ever turn that off? Well, it's because it only converts normal torches to their biome variants, and once they are converted, they do not revert back. So if you want to use a specific torch in an area, it's probably a good idea to turn this off. And thankfully, I figured out how to put the link to my Torch God video in the description, and also by the eye icon in the top right hand corner, so hopefully that helps out a few of yous if you want to know a little bit more about that. In summary, to best influence your luck, I suggest getting this item just as soon as possible. It'll ensure you have positive luck a lot of the time, and it makes it relatively easy to replace any pre-placed torches already. Luck potions are potions that increase your luck. Alright, next section. Luck potions provide a maximum bonus of 0.3 to your luck statistic, and can be crafted at a placed bottle or an alchemy table using bottled water, a water leaf, a ladybug, and a white, black, or pink pearl to craft a lesser luck, and greater luck potion respectively. Pearls can be found by opening oysters, which are found by fishing in an oasis. Luck potions decrease the amount of luck they provide depending on the remaining duration. A greater luck potion provides a maximum of 0.3 at a duration of 10 minutes, which then reduces to 0.2 when below 5 minutes, or what a normal potion would provide, and then lowers to 0.1 when below 3 minutes, which is what a lesser luck potion would provide. That being said, even though the materials can be annoying to farm, you should craft and use luck potions as often as you can.
Guys, use this product 10 times a day.
As having a higher luck stat means better RNG, which means better drops, better battles, and that equals one happy gamer. Most of the time. The Lantern Night event is activated upon defeating any boss or invasion for the first time in that world. From all my testing, I couldn't make a Lantern Night spawn using these release lanterns that I got from the party girl, so I think that they simply just occur when you have defeated a boss or invasion for the first time. The Lantern Night will give you a flat 0.3 bonus to your luck stat, which is one of the largest luck boosts. The Lantern Night is also still applicable whenever you are underground, as it is a universal event. So it's a good idea to do a lot of RNG based activities during a Lantern Night event. One final thing, once you've defeated the Moon Lord, Lantern Nights will also become random nighttime events. They seem to be quite uncommon, however, but it's nice to know that they can still happen sometimes. Perhaps the most peculiar way to increase your luck, gnomes are newly added enemies in Terraria, and they increase your luck by 0.2 whenever they are converted to garden gnomes. Gnomes themselves only spawn underground anywhere on the surface layer, but they have a higher spawn rate in living tree biomes. If they come into contact with sunlight without a wall behind them, they freeze in place and turn into garden gnomes. The garden gnome can then be mined and placed elsewhere, applying a luck bonus wherever they are placed. Only one gnome is needed to get the full luck bonus of 0.2, and it will apply this bonus in an area similar to a campfire or a banner.
It's insane, but before we get into that story, first, we need to talk about
Gnomes. Like me, Keemstaricus Maximus. Take it away, Isahooten.
Gnomes themselves, much like mimics, only start to move towards you when you get near them. So a decent strategy for finding and luring a bunch of these to the surface is digging long tunnels just beneath the surface and then luring the gnomes out into the sunlight. Make sure to use a water candle or a battle potion to increase their spawn rates as well. They're pretty slippery little buggers.
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am. I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm fast as fuck, boy!
They're also quite small, but be careful when approaching these things, as whilst only dealing 10 damage in normal mode, they deal upwards of 100 damage in expert and master mode.
What is up, Drum Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar.
I should say that sometimes I did just randomly find a garden gnome without really realizing that the gnome had transformed. I think their spawn location and AI sometimes makes them accidentally go into the light, but this is pretty rare, and ideally you want to have as many garden gnomes to place in a lot of places, so farming them out is worthwhile. Seeing that they provide a fairly large luck boost, it would be a good idea to take garden gnomes with you, or just place them at places that you frequently visit, like farms or boss arenas, or towns, or your main base. So in total summary, the easiest way to optimize your luck mechanic would be to always use the correct torches, keep a few garden gnomes with you in your inventory wherever you go, and have some luck potions made, and remember to visit the surface during a windy day event so there is more chance of ladybug spawns. Also, don't forget to do a lot of your luck based activities during a lantern night, as it gives you the second biggest luck increase, second to the golden ladybug. So, let's say you've just defeated Skeletron Prime for the first time in your world. Awesome job, by the way, truly spectacular. And so a lantern night has therefore started. However, take a look at your buffs. You only have 4 minutes left from your greater luck potion from when you fought Skeletron before. On the way back to your base, however, you get quite fatigued from the journey and you stop in the desert biome. It's quite dark, however, but you remember to place down a desert torch instead of a normal one, thanks to helpful videos like this one. Like and subscribe. So by placing the desert torch in the desert biome, your luck instantly increases to 0.2. Your luck potion also has 4 minutes remaining, and so increases your luck by a further 0.2, as the duration has less than 5 minutes remaining. Your luck statistic, now being 0.4, is increased by a further 0.3 due to it being a lantern night, for an overall luck statistic of 0.7. Awesome, fantastic job, so you have 0.7 luck. And so, class, using all that we have learned, we now know that a positive 0.7 luck stat translates to a 70% chance to positively affect any RNG event chance by a random amount, possibly up to double or barely any, but on average by an extra 50% on any given game tick. Now, unfortunately, we are nearing the end of the video. And I'm fairly certain that we've fairly well established how exactly luck can influence you, and how you can influence your luck as well. But I wouldn't be doing my job right, loyal viewer, if I didn't tell you at least a few examples of what good luck can do for you in Terraria. Good and bad luck is able to affect drop rates positively and negatively. So any kind of valuable and unique item drops, such as items used in the cell phone or the Ankh Charm, material drop rates, such as Shadow Scale from the Eater of Worlds, this can be increased in terms of the chance of the drop and the number of potential drops, as well as a bunch of other drops from enemies and the environment, such as hearts or mana star drops, coin portals, food drops, and in classic Terraria style, there are some exceptions to this rule. As a summarized list, luck doesn't scale the drops from the Queen Bee, the Wall of Flesh, the Old One's Army's drops, such as drops from the Dark Mage, the Ogre, or Betsy, the Martian Saucer from the Martian Madness event, and the Moon Lord. Luck also doesn't scale a few other items such as the Giant Harpy Feather, the Slime Hook, and the Hook of Dissonance, which is now dropped from Queen Slime. The final category is rare spawns. This means that you have a higher or lower chance of encountering rare or unique enemies, such as dungeon slimes, dungeon spirits, rare hard mode enemies spawning on the wrong walls. You have a higher chance to encounter biomimics, ice golems, pinky, and perhaps most importantly, a higher chance of encountering gnomes. You also have a higher chance of encountering bound NPCs like the Goblin Tinkerer, the Mechanic, the Wizard, and the Stylist when you first encounter them, and the Travelling Merchant will often offer you more and rarer items with higher luck. You will also encounter an increased number of fairies and golden critters with a higher luck statistic. Well, there you have it, guys and girls, the luck mechanic. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed and you found this to be as intriguing and surprising as I did. This is a pretty weird mechanic, and I gotta say, I'm pretty on the fence about whether or not this is actually a good thing. It does mean that astute players will always be looking to keep their luck raised, and will find the best ways of doing so, but the fact that it's a hidden mechanic, influenced by such specific and weird things, oftentimes that are out of your control, but are still somewhat manageable. However, this mechanic could still be unappealing to new players, or players that think that there is perhaps enough luck associated with Terraria already. So now I'd love to hear what you guys think about this mechanic. Do you think it has a place in Terraria, or do you think it should go? Or do you really not care? There is a poll in the top right of the video that you can vote in, or you can let me know more of your thoughts by leaving a comment below. However, if you didn't like this video, make sure not to subscribe to my channel, as you will see many more videos like this one, and that would just be terrible. So, thanks so much again, guys and girls. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.